The desert wind moved softly across the sand as the wizard adjusted the old leather satchel hanging from his shoulder. Above him, the stars stretched across the heavens like ancient circuitry written in light. Tonight's gathering was different. Not a carnival. Not a conspiracy convention. Not another shouting match on the glowing screens of the world. This was an open table gathering. Scientists sat beside mystics. Veterans beside artists. Engineers beside meditation teachers. Young coders beside old radio operators. And near the center of the gathering stood a massive holographic display projected from an old refurbished communications trailer marked Wizard Roadshow Mobile Disclosure Unit 1. Inside were salvaged satellite systems, AI-assisted translation equipment, modified ham radios, quantum sensor experiments, and enough cables to confuse even the bravest electrician. The cats, naturally, supervised everything. One sat on a warm server rack as though guarding the memory core of civilization itself. The wizard smiled. "Funny," he said softly, "humanity may finally be ready to ask better questions." A young woman stepped forward from the crowd. "Wizard, do you really believe we're not alone?" The old man looked upward before answering. "I believe the universe is far too alive to be empty." The holographic display shifted. Images appeared. Ancient pyramids, strange aerial lights, radio telescopes, DNA spirals, deep space probes, and finally, a mirror. The audience became quiet. The wizard tapped the edge of the projection table. "Everybody wants to know if aliens exist," he said. "But very few ask the deeper question." The mirror brightened. "What kind of civilization are we becoming?" Silence rolled through the desert camp. Even the generators seemed quieter. A former aerospace technician stood up next. "What if governments really are hiding technologies?" The wizard nodded slowly. "Some technologies may indeed exist beyond what the public sees. History shows that military and industrial systems often develop capabilities years ahead of civilian release." The hologram shifted again. Experimental aircraft, early computers, satellite systems, robotics, AI assistants, advanced materials. "But," the wizard continued, "there is danger in mixing facts with fantasy without discipline." He drew a line in the air. "One side becomes blind skepticism. The other becomes blind belief." The line transformed into a glowing bridge. "Wisdom walks the bridge," the crowd murmured quietly. A musician began softly playing synthesizer tones near the meditation circle while a technician adjusted a homemade atmospheric sensor array built from recycled electronics and open-source AI modules. Children laughed nearby while older veterans exchanged stories under lantern light. No fear. No panic. Only curiosity. The wizard activated another display labeled Disclosure Levels: Publicly Verified Facts, Credible Testimony, Unconfirmed Intelligence, Speculative Theory, Mythic or Spiritual Interpretation. "This," he said, "keeps the mind balanced." A young engineer from Tesla quietly approached the equipment trailer. "You really think humanity can handle open contact someday?" the wizard chuckled. "Humanity struggles handling customer service calls some days." The crowd erupted into laughter. "But yes," he added warmly. "Eventually." He pointed toward the stars. "Any civilization advanced enough to cross interstellar distances would probably understand one thing very clearly." The hologram displayed Earth slowly rotating in darkness. "Cooperation is more profitable than destruction." A breeze passed through the gathering as meditation lights illuminated the camp in soft blues and golds. Then something unexpected happened. Several phones in the audience suddenly lost signal simultaneously. The atmospheric sensors flickered. One of the cats stared intensely toward the northern horizon. And above the mountains, 3 silent lights appeared. Perfectly still. Not blinking. Not moving. Just watching. Nobody spoke. The wizard slowly removed his hat. "Well now," he whispered, "either somebody finally arrived," the lights pulsed softly, "or the universe enjoys dramatic timing." To be continued. Global Robotics Corporation. Robert Colee.